Evening everyone, and welcome to my little live. Around the Grounds has gone live. Thought I'd do a little live after today's game, so you have to bear with me because it's new to me this. Interested to see both sets of fans, see how they're feeling about it. Obviously, big win for Notts County, 4-2. Bradford, not great on the day. First half especially, really bad. So it'll just be interesting to see what the fans think. Obviously Notts fans will be happier today, especially that first half. I thought they were really clinical, and Bradford just really couldn't get near Notts County in that first half. But yeah, just thought I'd do a little live. Evening, Jonathan, how we doing, mate? So any questions, or if you have a little rant, get your comments in, and I can try and read them as quick as I can. Like I say, you'll have to bear with me because it's all new to me. It's a bit alien. I've got the comments here on my other feed. Couple already put in. Neil, how did we not score more than 2 goals? Is a question I'm answering. Did have your chances, I must admit, but on reflection, I think Notts probably deserved the win. Definitely first half, better side. I think that's probably Notts County's Achilles heel. Defensively, not great. They do give opportunities to teams, and they've obviously had a couple of goals conceded throughout the season already. Andy Cook missed a couple, especially I think when they scored the second Bradford in that second half. He missed an header far post. If he'd have scored that, he'd have made it 4-3. It'd have been really interesting. Last 10 minutes, but yeah. Welcome everyone who's in. 12 watching. If you can smash that like button for it, really helps me. Andy Cook isn't the same. He had the most chances, but he didn't finish any of them. Agree. Does he need to get fitter, lose a bit of weight? I mean, for me, he does look a bit Sunday League-esque player sometimes. When I first seen him last year, obviously he scored his goals, but does that let him down a little bit? Evening, Sid, how we doing, mate? Great to catch up again today. Jim, evening, mate. How we doing, mate? It was a pleasure to meet you today. I hope you enjoyed the day. Mark, great to meet you too as well. The Notts County guys who I met pre-match and then after, obviously during the match, I spent the time in the Cop. Absolute class lads. Can't thank you enough for making me feel welcome. That's what I absolutely love about doing these vlogs. I get to meet fans that I'd not necessarily talked to by just going to a game. I think this vlogging pushes me to engage with people that I wouldn't necessarily talk to. I'm not a confident person, but I'm putting myself out there, and it's absolutely class, and that's what I enjoy doing most about doing these vlogs. It's just that talking to people. Neil, we were terrible at the back today. First half, I can't deny. First half, we were massively second best, but in the second half, we could have had easily a draw, 11 attempts. Agree. I think that's the problem. Notts County went 4 up. Any team, I think, do take the foot off the pedal type thing, and they did allow Bradford to have the chances. But I think there were a little too much damage done in that first half for Bradford. Deluxe evening, mate. Another poor result resulting in poor recruitment season out. We are now the worst position that we were in Parky 10 years ago. It's beyond a joke now. Deluxe, what do you think's the root cause of it? Do you think it's behind the scenes that need to change? Because I'm a big advocate of it doesn't matter who you have in charge, manager-wise. You can have the best manager in charge. If things aren't right behind the scenes, it's never going to work. My club, Sheffield Wednesday, obviously Danny Roll now in charge, but if you got a chance here, it's just not gonna work. BCO score National League tour next season, 6 point. Yeah, it's not good. Obviously playoffs last year. Then things need to change for you guys. again today, massive support away from home. 2,500 Bradford fans, absolutely class. And talked to a few beforehand that come up to me. Great set of fans. Absolutely love covering Bradford. Jim, you're one of your own now, mate. Can't wait to see you. Yeah. Good luck, mate. I'll be editing that one up later. You did yourself proud. Deluxe, the only way I see his progressing now is complete rebuild. The entire structure of the club, starting from the owner all the way down to CEO, needs to take shape. Exactly, and that's what I was just saying. Until I think he saw that, obviously I've seen the interview. I was a little bit shocked by his attitude. I thought he'd come across really arrogant. If he was an owner or CEO, whatever he is, I don't know. Is it role? I don't know what his name is. You have to put in the comments, but he come across so arrogant. It just it was worrying, and I'm worried for you, Bradford fans. I think you need a complete rechange and just a new owner in there. Neil, I'm annoyed Cookie is missing chances, but he's still getting them. That's it. And as a striker, I think you've got to start worrying if you're not getting them chances. He's getting into positions. I'm sure them goals will come. Sid, apparently Cookie's having injections to play. Well, fair dues if that's the case, but it might be affecting him in the long run, and it might put him out longer term. So maybe he needs that rest to put himself right. Sid, Rook, sell the club. So Sparks and Gent save a position. Rook wants he can get us into League Two. Yeah. So that was the interview that I saw the other day. It's worrying, to be fair. Like I say, he come across so arrogant, and it was horrible to see. You don't like to see a club run badly. It don't matter who you support. You just don't like to see it. Deluxe 100% behind the scenes. We have had countless managers: McCall, Grayson, Otkin, Bowyer and Bow, now Alexander. Alexander. No matter, we're just utter crap. Exactly, and you can keep changing these managers. I know he were blaming a lot of managers. I think he needs to look at himself in the mirror. Because maybe he's just not putting enough effort into the club. I know the fans are, but yeah, it's sad to see. Rupp is a terrible owner. He's now even met our new manager, yet probably still thinks Hughes is in charge. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Sid, hope Alexander has had enough of Taylor. Yeah, he was poor first half and very sluggish. Bradford fans, what do you think of your team? Do you think you're a bit leggy in areas? 'Cause, you have got a lot of older legs, obviously. Bobby Poynton didn't have his best games. I've heard big things about him. Do you think that you need the energy in your team? I was looking for that recruitment over the summer. I don't think you addressed that situation. Obviously, you lost the likes of Banks and I just don't. I think you needed that energy. Chris B, what are your thoughts on Notts defenders individually? Individually, I think they're good, but as a unit, I don't think they click. You allowed Bradford too many chances, even at 4-0 up. I thought you just needed to dictate the play a bit better, and just defensively, I think that's your Achilles heel, and that may cost you what could be a very good season and promotion. Deluxe 10 million wants Neil, which is unreal for a club. Yeah. Sometimes the realistic expectations of what owners want for clubs is just I don't know where they get these figures from. Anyone, if you're watching this video, smash that like button for us. We've got 27 watching. It's absolutely incredible. I didn't even think I'd get 2 on this. Just something I thought I'd do, thinking outside the box for my channel. Just nice to get to input. Obviously, 2 different fan bases tonight. Notts County happy, sitting pretty up there after a fantastic win, and then Bradford off the pitch and on the pitch not too great at the minute. But yeah, it's amazing that you're all joining me on this Saturday evening. I appreciate it. obviously trying to do more content for you all. Neil said the Titanic turns quicker than Ash Taylor. Yeah, that's a good one. Deluxe, just remember we were told no room for mediocres in a football club. Yeah, Neil, centre of defence, we look poor, no pace at all. Totally agree, Neil. I think that's what that you need to address. Maybe try and bring in some loanees in January and try and get that pace and energy about the club, because you're lacking it massively. Local pundit, welcome. Big win for Notts. Wrexham were not at it. Which yeah, did the Accrington? I've not looked at results. Did Accrington Stanley end up winning? So they're 1-0 up. I was scoffing my face with KFC on the way home, so I've not looked at the results. BCS, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with these comments. We really need a left back in January. We need Jake Young back up top. Yeah, that's absolute strange. Obviously, I think he fell out of favour with Hughes. He's scoring for fun for Swindon. You've got to certainly be looking to get him back in amongst the forward, definitely. They looks far too slow. Seen cargo ships move faster than Ash Taylor, to be fair. So Ash Taylor's getting some absolute armour. Tommy Plough, Hiley, our club's a complete shambles. Left after 43 minutes. Yeah, I did see a few Bradford fans leaving. Obviously, it's disappointing, I know. And Bradford fans have been in this league far too long for my liking. Obviously, I've got a few Bradford pals, obviously covering them for quite a bit now, and yeah, just sad to see, really. Neil, yeah, Jake Young back in January. Some of the others inflated squad we have. I'm sure GA will get some signings in January. Yeah, hopefully he gets a bit of money and he can address the issues. Bradford fans, are you happy with the Alexander appointment? I know there were talk of the Crowleys coming in. Whether they did actually turn it down, I don't know. But are you happy with Alexandra coming in? Yeah, Accrington Stanley 2-0, yeah, so I heard it at 1-0, and then I popped into KFC and yeah, filmed my little face on the way home from today's game. Tommy Proud, clueless CEO, utterly out of his depth. Gent should be sacked, loads of crap players on 3-year contracts. Yeah, that's a massive thing. If you got them on contracts, obviously you're having to pay them, and they're tough to get out of your club. Wednesdays have had a few. I think we've stopped doing that a bit more, but I can certainly see where Bradford fans are coming with that, because we've definitely done that, and it's killed you, because you just stuck with him and no one really wants him. Careless owner, Stubbs was awful. Yeah, Tompkinson is our quickest defender and best on the deck. He's on loan from Norwich, plays more for the USA than he has for yeah, so that's strange when you've got players like with a little bit of pace that you're not getting him in there. It's very odd, because you just look at the Bradford too, you can just tell that they're lacking that pace and energy, certainly. I know for a fact I've seen Patterson a couple of times this year for Bradford. I think you definitely miss him in that number 10, because he gets about, he gets that energy, and he's a great signing from Harrogate. So I don't know how long that injury is for Patterson. Tommy Prow, yeah. Jake Young will save today. Complete utter rubbish. Charlie, evening mate, how we doing? Big City fan. Deluxe, Crowley saw the state of the club and ran a mile. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I know they come out with I think it was too far from home excuse. So yeah, maybe that was the case where they did see the light and turned it down. Neil, I'm happy with GA as manager. He needs time to change the mindset of these players and get him what he wants as well. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Managers do need the time. I just worry behind the scenes at Bradford City. That's my only concern. That it's just going to be just keep happening. It's just going to be conveyor belt of managers, and they're just going to run into the same problems. Tommy Brown, 3 managers haven't picked him, so can't be that good. Yeah, maybe right, Tommy. Yeah. Webby, evening my pal, live from Tenerife, top guy, Coventry City fan. How we doing, mate? Neil, we've looked better attacking wise under G8 than we have under MH. So I noticed today, I think was you playing the 2 up top? Was it a 4-4-2? It looked like, which when I've seen Bradford, they've obviously not done that. So yeah, that's maybe a bit more encouraging that he's setting you up slightly different. I love to see 2 strikers up, so I'm quite old school. Obviously, the great partnerships of the back in the days. I'm an old school guy. I love to see 2 up top. So yeah, it was good to see, but it's obviously you're lacking then in midfield if you've not got the energy. You get found out. Tommy Pryor, we have no vision or direction. Yeah, slightly worrying. Charlie, did you go to Notts County today? I did, mate, yeah. 6 goals I took in today. I was in the Cop. Obviously, I met a group of lads previous game at the Wrexham, Notts County, and they always made me feel welcome. So I jumped in with them today and met the guys from Feyenoord, well, Rotterdam, sorry, the big Feyenoord fans. They've actually invited me to a game next year in April, so it's Feyenoord v Ajax. You have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. But yeah, Feyenoord v Ajax, April 6th I think it is, so I'm going over for that because I've got a ticket. One of them's not going, so he's giving me a season ticket, so I'm absolutely over the moon for that one. It's something I want to do, try and get to different games in Europe and stuff and cover it. So yeah, definitely try and get over there and meet up with them. Neil Patterson has been injured twice, but apparently still a good few weeks away from returning. Came back too early last time, so that's understandable, Neil. You don't want players to rush back, do you? But he's going to be a key player, I think, going forward for Bradford because he has that energy to his. Charlie, how was the Content Awards? Must have been great to be there. It was class, absolutely class night. Just to be there for me, for a new channel, is absolutely unbelievable. Didn't expect to win it. For me, winning is just being there, meeting some great content creators. Like my favourite content creator made me start this channel is Footy Adventures. Sam, he's absolutely class. Love his stuff. But yeah, it was a good night. Got suited and booted, so yeah, can't grumble. Tommy Power, is it that bad? You think you're going down? Surely not. Surely Bradford City can't go down to the National League. Mr. Luke, hello mate, love your content, keep it up. Mr. Luke, what a legend. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. And it's comments like that. I don't need award. I don't need an award to. It's my subscribers and just people that comment on my videos, even watch my videos. When I started this channel, I was so nervous to put my first video out there and get in front of a camera. I'm still absolutely nervous now. Yeah, it's a daunting thing, but I absolutely love it. Just being at football games and doing what I absolutely love. So appreciate that, Mr. Luke, mate. Anthony M, hope things pick up for you. Great channel, Stockport fan. Thanks, Anthony, again. Yeah, Stockport absolutely flying. Did they win again today? No, they were 1-0 up. They're absolutely motoring after a slow start again. I can't see Stockport missing out this year. Great signings, and they've just looked to have kicked on now from last season. Tommy Powell, Rupp out, Sparks out, Gent out, so he wants the 3 out. So looks like that is the cause. That obviously GA is going to be up against it. Smith is our worst player. Is that the lad that played up top with Cookie? Neil, he hasn't been picked because he's not been consistent since he came back from injury. Came to us, I believe that was the defender who was on about. So yeah, maybe he's not match ready. But you probably chuck him in, to be fair, after today's showing. Tommy Power, what a recruitment signing by Truman and Gent, then world class. Chris B, there were any players in today's game you'd take it Wednesday. Yeah, the boy Crowley, number 7, pick of the goals today. He scored the 4th just before half time. Absolutely unbelievable finish. Gets it nice and tight, little roll back, and he's just bent it in the top corner. Absolute tidy little finish, and he looks a real prospect. Notts County fans are saying that they don't know how he's at the club still. I think come January, I think there'll be clubs sniffing around him because he does things nice and steady, just don't do too extravagant, and he plays a short pass when needed, and he looks to unlock defences as well, and he obviously scores his goals, so certainly probably Deluxe. Going to ask you a question here. Do you see similarities in Rupp and Chansey? It seems both a bit of a mess. Both run it badly, but probably do. We both run it badly. Chansey just won't admit that he's doing it wrong. Always tries to shift blame back on the fans, and Wednesday fans are they pretty much they get on board with anything. It doesn't matter what level the club's at. They always stick behind them and spend the money and follow the club. So he's barking up the wrong tree if he's going to keep blaming fans, but definitely I can see similarities in any bad owner, to be fair. You always have to look at the likes of what's just happened at Scunthorpe. Obviously I covered that for my channel. A great outcome now that they've been taken over, but I don't want to see any club run to the ground. If you're not going to put your hand in your pocket or move it forward, move that, just sell up, let someone else have a go, because you're always affecting football fans, and that's the prize asset for me for any club. It doesn't matter what level you can be in the Premier League. I think people need to remember that fans are the number one in this. Well, Rupp has done nothing, so yeah, he's proper not happy with him, which is fair enough. Mr. Luke, planning on heading to any North East for some games? Certainly am. I need to do like some Middlesbrough. I've done Sunderland, but yeah, it's always on a plan. So I'm always looking at fixtures. It's just obviously I still work, so it's hard to do everything, to be fair, but I absolutely love trying to cover as much content as possible, and just by doing my channel obviously around the grounds, I didn't want to just stick to Sheffield Wednesday. I wanted to meet different fan bases and showcase different football fan bases on all, and just see how they differ from other clubs, to be fair. A lot of it I try to cover Championship down. I'm trying to stay away from the Premiership, to be fair, because as much as I used to love it, I'm falling out of love with it. I don't know about you guys. EFL is where it's at, and the National League, it's great. Tommy Pro, we've declined where we are fringes of Championship now. We're going to play Dorking. Yeah, it's not looking good, but I think fingers crossed that you guys sort it out, and Alexander can turn the tables for you guys. Sid, you used to be our lucky charm, Lee. Still am at home. I'm unbeaten at the Valley Parade, by the way, if you look at my record. But yeah, I had a little run last year, covered Bradford a few times, and didn't get beat till Crewe. This is my second loss now that I've covered you guys, but yeah, Bradford fans, you're absolutely class. love you still, and I'll try and get back to the Valley Parades soon enough to keep the run going. Ranting man, but I'm fuming end of. Yeah, that's understandable, and I've been there. Wednesdays again. Every week he seems to put out some sort of daft statement, and it's frustrating. So I totally understand that, mate. Neil, he's still is at VP. There you go. Neil knows. Still undefeated at the VP. So yeah, hopefully be back to continue that run for you guys. Tommy Power, pathetic outfit. Axe Stanley will destroy us next week, and it'll be okay because we signed another sponsor. Yeah, I do notice you sign a lot of sponsors, but so where's that money going? What's that going towards? Because I do notice that you do have a lot of sponsors jumping on board. But yeah, Accrington Stanley's going to be a tough fixture because they're certainly in the mix this year. And a decent run club, to be honest. Our main problem with City is we have a CEO who has to do a lot of things that we real owner should be doing. Sparks is brilliant commercially, but doesn't have a footballing acumen needed. Yeah, so that's totally understandable. Obviously, it's a big thing, and maybe he needs the help to sort that out. But it seems that it's really affecting what's going on the pitch at Bradford City, and I'm seeing that a lot on social media. To be fair. I agree we should change the owner, CEO and head of recruitment, but until Stefan Rupp sells other two are safe, we need Rupp to stop asking champagne money for a squad type club at the moment. Yeah, so are they up for sale? Are Bradford City up for sale, or is he just teasing you guys? Be interesting to know if you are actively looking to sell the club. Because I know some owners just toy with the idea and then they never actually sell up. You have to look at Mike Ashley. He toyed with it till he actually did sell up to the Saudis. Obviously, yeah, he tried to get the bigger amount of money, but I know he teased the Newcastle fans that he was going to sell up. And obviously, yeah, the right offer has to come. And we've been very lucky. Hughes and Adams both failing us. Nobody would have imagined it were just in the shite at the moment. Yeah, it's frustrating. Obviously being in the playoffs, I expected you to be back probably in the playoffs, not top three, because I think there's some quality in this league this year. But where you are at the minute, I didn't really see, to be honest. So yeah, it is a shock. So something's really not working at Bradford City at the moment. It's not the only reason why we were doing well commercially. It's because he employed his old manager, head of marketing. Well, that's not good. Evening, Andres Kaluz. I'll try and pronounce that well. Absolutely love British football culture. Keep up the quality content. Greetings from Hungary. Class. Thank you very much, mate. Love that. And welcome to the channel. Cheers for tuning in. I'm quite proud of our British football culture. We've got some great fan bases throughout the country. Like I was saying, EFL, I've covered plenty of teams, and it's quite a proud thing to have, because I absolutely love English football. Obviously, something I want to do is go and cover other countries' football, and try and see what they're about compared to obviously English. They look, stop asking for money. He spends naffle anyways, and I don't spend piss. Also, since Spark took over, not spent out anything then. We can't change the CEO, as only alternative would be appointing a football director, moving Sparks into a full commercial position, but we don't have the money, so So yeah, that's the problem. Root cause is money. You've got to have the money to do stuff, but he's maybe needs to sell, and then you can have a complete overall top to bottom, and give a manager, whether it's going to be Alexander, a chance to move Bradford City forward. Evening, Kieran. How we doing? When you next seeing Ipswich? I'm not going to comment on that, but I'm crossing my fingers that someone comes good with a game in December at Portman Road. Hint, hint. So yeah, stay tuned. I might be able to get down for the big one. I'll give too much away there, to be fair. You've probably guessed it, mate. Evening, mum. Evening, dad. My first live. Obviously, my parents live in Tenerife, so they're tuning in. So thank you very much, and hope you're enjoying the sun, you lucky buggers. Tommy Power, 3-year contracts are up to garbage. Yeah, 3-year contracts at that level, especially if you've got players it's really not cutting it. It's quite frustrating because you can't do anything with them and you can't move them on. So yeah, I can see it's quite frustrating. 18 watching, absolutely over the moon with that. If you can smash a like for us, I'm going to go for another maybe 5-10 minutes. Obviously trying to keep up with these messages and cover as much as I can. We'll touch on Notts County. Obviously, first half I thought they were really good against Bradford today. Wrexham, I covered the other, a few weeks back, they got beat 2-0. I found that they needed to be a little bit more direct, and today they were, and got the 4 goals in that first half. Second half, I think he's got a little bit to obviously something to build, because obviously you let Bradford have the chances, and Bradford being a little bit more clinical, it could have been 4-3 or even 4-4, because Bradford did have them chances. Neil Deluxe, I'm not asking for money, you've lost me. I think you're talking to each other there. Let's skip that one. Kieran, they won't go down there. There's worse teams than that. Yeah, I agree. There's definitely worse teams than Bradford. And I 100% agree things will turn around for Bradford and they'll kick on. You get the likes of Patterson back and the young lad, Bobby Poynton. Didn't see much of him today, but heard he's a good prospect for Bradford. Obviously come through the youth system. Tommy Prow, he says, suppose we want 10 million, we don't own anything. Yeah, so what's a realistic price for Bradford City, do you think, for him to sell? Obviously 10 million if you don't own anything here. It's a bit steep for a League 2 club that's not looking like they're going to make playoffs or anything. So yeah, it's a bit steep, to be fair, that is. Deluxe, we ain't up for sale, he said, local rag. 2 to 3 offers for mum, but doesn't want to. Only wants 10 million for us as well. Yeah, so he's obviously saying that you've had offers. For me, I don't think he wants to sell. And he's certainly not going to sell, I don't think, for 10 million. It seems a lot of money, that. Agree, Rupp is asking crazy money for a club that doesn't own its ground or training ground. So you don't own, so you don't own anything for 10 million. What's he asking for? It's quite baffling. So I'm just gonna have a little sip of my brew. But yeah, it seems crazy money if you don't own anything for a League 2 club, especially. Rupp has done some good for the club, but in 3 million around COVID, putting 3 million around COVID to keep us afloat, and also refused to sell us to WAGMI for 10 million, as he said they would destroy the club. Yeah, it's easy to say that though, but how does he know they destroy the club? Obviously he's not doing an amazing job at the moment, so yeah, it's easy for someone to say they destroy the club. In hindsight, it's a strange comment to make. If he's offered 10 million for him, why not sell it? Neil, where we train doesn't matter. Stephen is training at a school. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but if he's asking 10 million, you want to ask what he's asking that for if you don't own anything. I think that's a comment from someone else that someone said. Crawley on in a better state than us, with yet lower crowds. Yeah, so Crawley were a strange one last year. Obviously, the talk of all the crypto stuff was a bit strange. I don't know whether they're still dealing with all that, but they seem to have picked up this season. Especially start of the season, had a cracking start. I think things have dipped of late, but yeah, Crawley were my bank to finish bottom, to be fair, because what happened last year. So yeah, it's interesting to see what things change there. Rupp frustrates me. He makes us this self-sustained model, but everyone thinks because we get 16 to 20k crowds, we have loads of money and budget. We make our own budget, and Rupp doesn't give us any. Yeah, so obviously the money that's coming in, if you get your players, the fans are generating it. He doesn't seem to be putting his hand in his pocket for you guys. Rhonda Phillips, not sure what that means. Tommy Power, we've just made 8.3 million profit commercially. So he's not doing too shabby, is he? How don't we have money? Yeah, good question. I enjoyed the game today though. It was entertaining. Cook needs to hit the decent form. We could have won in that second half if we take our chances. Yeah, you had your chances. It'd be really interesting to see if Cookie puts away that chance at the back post. It was a free header, so I don't know how he's not hit the target. So it would have been really interesting to see if he'd have scored that. I think there was a good 15 minutes left as well. Neil, I agree, Gar, but it would be nice to own it, especially if Rupp is asking 10 mil. Totally agree, Neil. Gar, are you a City fan? If so, what drugs do you take? Enjoyed. Love that. Denise, Tenerife, Tenerife started so well, losing again tonight. But what a support base here. Yeah, I've done a few Tenerife games. When I go out there, I love to cover my Tenerife games, so just keep an eye out on them. Tommy Plough, it was awful. I've seen 4 years on a Sunday defend better than today. Yeah, bad defending. First half was really poor from Bradford. I enjoyed it to a degree. We played good football in the second half. We just couldn't deal with press late on. And that's why we didn't get another look in. Yeah, I think first half probably ruined Bradford's chances because obviously 4 goals is a very tall order to come back from. Taylor Stubbs was a calamity. With Bradford City, we shouldn't even be in this league. 50p, we've had one promotion in 22 years. Bradford City's a tax dodge for him. Sid, you're not going to get anything for your money, to be honest. No, you're not. You might get a free shirt, I don't know. But yeah, 10 million's a lot of money if you don't own anything. Forest Green away on a Tuesday night, maybe one of the worst fixtures in our history. Yeah, I heard bad things about Forest Green going to any game, whether it be a weekend. I've heard not great things, so I'll probably be leaving that one till a few years maybe. But yeah, sorry Forest Green if you're watching. I've heard a lot saying it's a bit of a trek as well. Cracking game, can't wait. I believe you're on about the Forest Green one maybe, not too sure. But yeah, I think I'm going to round it off now. We've been doing 40 minutes. It soon flies when you're trying to get through these comments. Just wanted to get on and just see how the Bradford fans are feeling. Obviously, it's frustrating when your team are going through a bit of a rut off the pitch. and on the pitch it's frustrating. Trust me, I know I'm a Wednesday fan. I've been through the ringer with them. So yeah, it's frustrating. So I can definitely feel how you're feeling at the moment. So yeah, we just wanted to jump on and see how you're all feeling. Obviously, Notts County fans will be happy because they got the big win today. But yeah, just a little live. If you've enjoyed it, smash the like button for us. Maybe something I can do going forward with my channel. But appreciate everyone watching. I'm going to edit my vlog up now and just chill out this weekend because I'm feeling a bit under the weather now after a long week. But appreciate everyone tuning in. We've had about 10 to 20 watchers for the live, so I can't thank you enough because without you guys I wouldn't be able to do the content that I do. So thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic NT weekend, and hopefully for you Bradford fans things do start to look up going forward. Thanks for watching everyone, have a good weekend.